If I was trying to decide where in South Florida I want to live, West Palm Beach would absolutely be one of the options I would want to consider. In today's video, we're going to be taking a tour of West Palm Beach, Florida, so that hopefully if you are debating whether to live here or not, after this video, you're going to have all the information you need to make that decision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and answer all of the questions that I think you may have. And the first one that I want to answer before we actually start our tour is, where is West Palm Beach, Florida? So of course we know it's in Florida, but to be more precise, it's going to be on the southeastern part of Florida. It's about 68 miles from Miami, and it is located in Palm Beach County. West Palm Beach, what we're looking into today is more of that downtown area. So we're looking more of that east side right now. One thing I do want to pinpoint here is that there is a difference between West Palm Beach and Palm Beach. They are very close. They're about 10 minutes away. But Palm Beach is an island, and the island of Palm Beach, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to be showing you a little bit of that. The second question I want to answer is, what is the weather like? But I'm not going to do that inside my car. Let's go for a walk. I'm in West Palm Beach right now. I want to tell you a little bit about the weather here. It's hot. It's very hot here. It's a tropical weather. We get very mild winters. Right now it is end of March and it is already very hot. During winter, it doesn't get as hot, but it is the perfect temperature. We haven't had cold winters at all, at least this season. We do have mostly sunshine. As you see right now, it is super sunny, but we definitely have a lot of rain. Let's answer the second question, which is going to be, what is the downtown area like? Downtown has two main areas, Clematis and the square. These are all walkable. To get here though, you usually do need a car. So if you're around here, you can walk everywhere. You can walk from the square to Clematis, but if you are in Wellington, you definitely don't want to be walking. That's a really far walk. So what is the square? It is going to be a development of shops, restaurants, areas where they do events. It looks really, really nice. They did a great job. They redid all of the streets. They redid a lot of shops. There's new restaurants coming in, new stores. And this is just a great spot for you to come for dinner on the weekend, during the week. Let's go take a look. Now let's go check out Clematis. And that's when they have the most restaurants. They have more nightlife there. So if you do want clubs for nightlife, you would go to Clematis. Now that we already mentioned what there is to do around here, where you can go walk around, go eat, I want to mention what else there is to do. So when it comes to West Palm Beach, it has a cultural scene. For example, we have the Kravis Center of the Performing Arts, Northern Museum of Art, the Flagler Museum. There's a South Florida Science Center aquarium. If you are interested in art, if you're interested in those events, they do have many, many events for you to attend. Speaking of events, there's also some events that are annual that happen every single year. That's what annual means, of course. For example, the Palm Beach International Boat Show that just took place last week here. It is one of the largest boat shows in the country, and it takes place right here. And so does SunFest, for example, which is a festival. They have local and national artists, so that takes place usually around May, so coming up soon. Let's talk about methods of transportation here in West Palm Beach, both within the city or if you're traveling from another area. So overall, if you do live in the city that is walkable, you could bike, but if you live anywhere else, you definitely will need transportation, so a car is preferred. There is a lot of parking around here. You do have to pay for most of it, if not all, I would say. But they do have, for example, Bright Bikes, which is right across where I am. They're bikes that you can actually rent with your phone and just pay it online on the app. There is public transportation, not as much as bigger cities, but we do have the Palm Tran, which is the public transit agency here in Palm Beach. They do have bus routes throughout the region. And other than that, we do have trains. So for example, we have Brightline, which is a newer train. We also have the Tri-Rail. Brightline is a lot nicer. It's also a lot more expensive, but it is connecting a lot of different cities throughout South Florida. Tri-Rail connects you all the way until Miami, so if you want to go to the Miami airport, you can literally just take Tri-Rail and go straight there. Brightline has less stops, but they are actually planning on developing further north, so you can go all the way to Orlando, which is super cool. Within the city, we also have a trolley that takes you around, and just a little bit ago I saw, oh, it's right there actually. This is new, and I had never seen it. That's very great timing. Anyway, next point I wanted to say is that we do have the Palm Beach International Airport, which is actually huge to have around here. It is 15 minutes away, so super close. And you can take, of course, flights internationally. So if you're going to any other state, it's great to have, and it's super close by. Okay, so for my next question, which is going to be, what are the beaches like and what is the outdoor life like? I thought, what best than to literally go right by the beach. So this is Palm Beach. It is going to be the closest one to West Palm Beach, of course. It took me about 8 minutes to get here, and it is beautiful. There's lots of parking right around here, like you can see. It is all paid parking, but it's available. It's also parking along the streets, and we do have Worth Avenue right behind me where you see the clock tower. It is a beautiful area. The beaches here are beautiful, so if you do live in West Palm Beach, you of course come here. This is the closest one. Of course, if you live a little bit more south, Delray or Boynton Beach are also the same distance, but this one is absolutely beautiful, so let's go ahead and show you up close. That is that about the beaches. Now, when it comes to waterfront or outdoor activities, we have plenty of that. Of course, there's a lot of waterfront activities. We have the intercoastal, we have the ocean. We also have certain lagoons, like the Palm Beach Lake Lagoon. We have the intracoastal waterway. Residents around here can enjoy boating, can enjoy fishing, can enjoy biking, hiking, swimming, kayaking. You will have access to every single beach. So if you go north, you'll go all the way to Jupiter. They have beautiful beaches over there. And you go south, you can go to Boynton, Delray, or Lake Worth before that, Boca Raton, all of those beaches. What options exist for housing in West Palm Beach? Okay, where do you live, right? To get all the details, you would probably have to reach out to me and tell me specifically what you want to know, but I will give an average, an estimate, so that at least you have an idea. So I want to start by saying that if you do want to live in downtown West Palm Beach, your best bet is going to be an apartment. Those apartments can really range anywhere from, I would want to say at least $3,000 for rent, the lowest, and to buy at least in the $500,000. If you want to look for single family homes, there are single family homes in West Palm Beach, more on the outskirts, and you can find them, I would say, around the 400s, maybe less if it needs some work, but definitely 400s and up. When it comes to condominiums, they're not high-rise buildings like the ones I mentioned, usually 3 floors, maybe 4, and I'm not talking about downtown again, I'm talking about the surrounding areas. You could find condos for $200, $250, $300 and up for purchase, and then for rent, you could find $2,000. I do want to say that expenses for those have gone up a lot lately. So although you probably paid $250,000 for the property itself, dues might be a little bit higher. Next option that we do see a lot around here are townhomes. Those are really expensive. They're definitely going to be at least $600,000, $700,000. But if you go more of the outskirts of West Palm Beach, you can find townhomes usually around high 300s, $400,000. Make sure to subscribe because I will be posting tours of every single area. Other than that, I will see you next video. Bye.